You're watching 13 on your side.
Let's begin tonight with the weather. And despite the colder temperatures, West Michiganders were out to enjoy Valentine's Day in downtown Grand Rapids. An 11-week-old puppy is still missing after he was stolen last night from a Kentwood adoption agency. 13 on your side reporter Leona Dunn has the story. And more break-ins on the city's southwest side. Kent County Police have arrested 2 suspects after an attempted robbery at a Verizon store this afternoon. One suspect is still at large. It happened just after 2 p.m. at the Verizon store on 84th Street. Anyone with information should contact the Kent County Sheriff's Office. Moving now to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Nationally, 50 million vaccine doses have been administered across the country. 37 million Americans have received their first dose, and 13,000 have received both shots. As the number of cases have started to decline, health officials are still urging caution. Here's ABC's Elwin Lopez.
NASCAR's
And today is the 3rd anniversary of the high school shooting in Parkland, Florida that killed 17 people and injured 17 others. It prompted President Biden to call for tougher gun laws across the country. He's calling on Congress to require background checks on all gun sales, as well as banning assault weapons. And although the House and Senate are both under Democratic control, change has yet to be seen. And in Michigan, Governor Whitmer is calling for the ban of all firearms from the state capitol. 1 month ago, open carry was banned from the State House. Whitmer's $67 billion state budget proposes $5 million for upgrades to Capitol security. However, both the budget proposal and legislation to ban firearms must be approved by the legislature. Abigail Jaqua is a student at WMU, and at just 19 years old, she's educated herself about fast fashion and its impact on the environment. So she started to blog, and now she's created a sustainable fashion line called Atomic Sierra. Her goal is to both educate other fashionistas around the world about transforming the fashion industry. Let's move to the latest now in the pandemic and look at the latest COVID numbers reported here in Michigan. Over 1,600 new cases of COVID-19 were reported today. In total, there are more than 600,000 cases. 38 deaths also reported. The death toll is just under 16,000. Nearly 550,000 people have recovered from the coronavirus. Well, health departments continue to vaccinate communities across West Michigan, and next week the Kent County Health Department will hold a vaccination day focused on the African community. The clinic is partnered with the group Glimpse of Africa. It takes place on Tuesday, March the 16th from 8 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. by appointment. Now, the goal is to make sure African immigrants, refugees, and others in the community can access the vaccine with resources to help break down barriers.
For some communities not to get this vaccine, then we are not really eliminating the COVID-19 that we are trying to all fight. So if we get everybody to have the access, this means that every community is going to be having equal chances to fight the disease, and we can get rid of it.
It all takes place at the Kent County Clinic on Kalamazoo in Kentwood, and you can find a link to this story on our website and to register. Well, President Biden has told the state that he wants every adult to be eligible for the vaccine by May 1st. But the administration has not laid out a timeline for when those shots would actually be administered. The president has also promised people waiting for those $1,400 checks that they will not see the same delays that many faced last time around. Here's ABC's Karina Mitchell. Well, the sun was out today in West Michigan, and multiple businesses celebrated St. Patrick's Day weekend safely. Flanagan's in downtown Grand Rapids hosted their own festivities this afternoon with social distancing and masks being heavily enforced. Flanagan says preparing for the weekend has been over a month in the making.
And so employees here and my son, who's the general manager and owner, came up with an idea to sell wristbands for 2-hour blocks with a 15-minute period between these blocks to sanitize the area.
Meteorologist Michael Behrens is hanging out with me from home tonight. Michael, do you like to celebrate St. Patrick's Day? I don't know if you're Irish or if you pretend to be Irish.
You know, St. Patrick's Day kind of a bane for us as meteorologists because we can't wear green we're
That's
doomed
fair.
to
That's
get
the
pinched.
thing. Yeah, that's a. I mean, you could. You'll just be a floating head, which I'm sure the audience would just love to
Yeah.
see. I'll wear green
Almost more of a
for it,
Halloween
okay?
style.
Halloween style all the way.
Okay, I'll trust. The best part though, working from home, I can't get pinched by anybody. I'm safe. 60.
Okay, Michael, thank you. Well, before we wear green on Wednesday, today we wear pink because it is March 13th, Friends for Life Day. So this is your reminder to tell all of your friends for life to do their monthly breast self-exam, have regular doctor screenings and mammograms. Know you're normal. Early detection is the way to beat breast cancer. Well, straight ahead in sports, Michigan has some big problems heading into the NCAA tournament. We're going to hear from the Wolverines on how they're trying to stay positive going into the big dance.